Hello anh em nhá.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's match.
Arsenal against Paris Saint-Germain.
Tiến đây anh em ơi. Duy Mập bên phía tay phải, VN bên phía tay trái. Duy Mập này đang có phong độ rất tốt. Mùa này các game thủ PS thì đang có phong độ tốt hơn các game thủ thi đấu trên PC. Có nguy hiểm. Nhìn đã thấy là sẽ chọc Ibra này. Tỉnh táo đấy, tuy nhiên là hình như không có chip shot control sao. Lúc có bóng trông như V-League. láo thật. Khá nguy hiểm đấy, nhìn đơn giản. Cơ hội 1-0 dành cho kích VN. Thắng bằng thương hiệu eFootball luôn. Để xem bản lĩnh của anh Duy Mập sẽ được thể hiện như nào. Nhưng mà anh Duy Mập luôn luôn là một người game thủ không hề dễ chơi. Khá hay đấy, tuy nhiên là góc sút cuối cùng thì không còn có hiểm nữa. Đấu đã được rút ngắn 1-1 dành cho Duy Mập. À nhầm, gỡ hòa chứ. Rút ngắn 1-1. 2-1 luôn. Gần như một pha kích off của kích VN. Anh Duy Mập phải xem lại cách phòng ngự nhá. 2 bàn thua hơi dễ. Ở góc. Bù. Nói chung là hai game thủ ở trong thì hai ông đều nắm rất rõ meta game này rồi, hiểu rất rõ game rồi. Nhưng cảm giác anh Kickgen đá đơn giản hơn. Bàn thắng của anh Duy Mập thì nó sẽ đến nó khó khăn hơn đấy.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times. Substitution in progress.
Anh Mập anh công hay mà. Từ xưa đến giờ anh Mập vào công như nghệ sĩ. Vì Mập art style mà. Art style là phong cách nghệ sĩ, phong cách nghệ thuật. Nhưng vấn đề là thủ như nào? Vấn đề của anh Mập luôn luôn là vấn đề thủ. Thủ như nào? Thủ có chắc được không? Hai bàn thua thì nãy giờ đến hơi dễ. Dù công thì là ok rồi. Đấy, vừa mới quay đi đấy, chỉnh cái setting cái vào thấy 3-2 luôn. Mặc dù pha phản công mình đã nhìn nữa, thấy tình huống đủ người thủ. Tính blitz à?
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 18, Dembele. Number 8, Bellingham. Number 6, Gullit. Coming on the field, number 19, Bale. Number 13, Seedorf. Number 11, Nedved.
Substitutions taking place.
Còn 25 phút in game cho anh Duy Mập. Mạnh. Đá full thì phải chấp nhận thôi. Nói chung là cũng còn thua nhiều người. Đội hình này của Kim vẫn mạnh nhưng mà vẫn còn nhiều người có đội hình mạnh hơn được. Đội hình anh Mập thì tại này yếu hơn này, tại lười bốc rồi. Đấy. Lại Linh Blitz không? Không được. Rất hợp lý. Rất hiểu nick, rất hiểu game. Ui, ông phê chuyển bóng kìa. Như thế rồi. Công, còn Duy Mập. Tạt thế vào, tạt thế trôi qua hết. 4-2 rồi. Thì đầu tiên đã là của anh Tắc VN. tỷ số luôn. Thì kể cả pass level 3 thì cái quả đấy vẫn quá ảo, bóng xa quá mà. Là quả dã man thật. Nếu mà đá level 3 thì nãy giờ đá quá ổn luôn. Level 3 đá rất khó. Nãy giờ anh ấy đá rất gọn luôn. Em nghĩ là không phải level 3 đâu anh ạ. Có nhiều quả phối nhanh lắm. Level 3 nó rất khó để mà phối nhanh. Em đá level 3 rất rất nghệ luôn đấy. Level 3 nó có nhiều cái nó khó, gây khó khăn sử dụng hơn là cái level 1, level 2.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's match. Arsenal against Paris Saint-Germain.
Anh cũng nghĩ là không phải level 3 đâu Benjamin. Chắc em hay đá với anh ý, chắc em biết hơn. Đấy, những quả này này, những quả XP đấy thôi nhá, nhìn đơn giản như level 3 rất khó. Trả về x1 thì dễ nhưng mà trả x chạy rất khó, hay bị lệch lại. Mùa 1 là ALN Vegeta nhá bác Khánh nhá. Mùa 1 là Vegeta vô địch, Văn Phú Quý Á quân. Điểm chung ở mùa này của hai ông đấy là không còn xuất hiện ở vòng này nữa rồi. Nhưng có bàn thắng. Một không dành cho kích VN. Lý Mập đang gặp phải đối cứng cựa rồi, liên tục chết blitz.
Substitutions taking place.
Trông có vẻ là anh ta cũng chủ động chặn đường bắt blitz đấy, nhưng mà bắt chưa sát chân lắm, vẫn bị ăn. Đúng rồi, góc đấy thì phải blitz thôi. Tiếp tục không được.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Không được. Thế được kỳ 1 tỷ số là 1-0. Duy Mập vẫn đang chưa có được những gì mình cần trong trận đấu này.
And we come
Cần
to
tăng
you
hàng
now
công thôi
with
anh
a
ơi.
quick request for support for our
Kết
World
một thi
Charity
giờ.
Fund.
Cơ hội. Không được. Phút vừa rồi là hơi khó. Đây rồi, bàn thắng của Duy Mập.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 18, Dembele. Number 8, Bellingham. Number 6, Gullit. Coming on the field, number 19, Bale. Number 17.
Lại là Blitz. Ui, quả đấy vào á. Mình biết là si Blitz kinh rồi nhưng mà quả đấy mà vào á. Gôn đúng là làm mô. Quả kinh thật. 3-1 dành cho anh Kích VN rồi. Anh Duy Mập đã không chống lại được cái R2 của anh Kích VN. Chuẩn rồi, anh Tích lại vào form mà hôm trước ăn một loạt cao thủ đấy. Chặng đường vào cũng không hề mượt mà đâu, không hề đầy hoa hồng đâu. Toàn phải gặp cao thủ ấy.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Kết thúc. Và như vậy là anh Duy Mập đã bị loại. Để đi tiếp là anh
Those
Kích
of you
VN.
making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
Chuẩn bị bước vào luôn trận đấu giữa Tutu và Hoàn Nguyễn nhé. Bán cặp tứ kết cuối cùng. Ok, chiến. Không phải SBE à? Đấy, anh em chuẩn bị cho giải BOT kỹ càng nhá. Ồ, con phê SS này ngon. Mình không có. Mình đã đá thử trước đây ở mấy nick cũ của mình thì có.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin. Thanks,
Ok,
Peter.
bước vào
Hello,
trận thi đấu
everybody. Ready to see
thứ
what
hai.
unfolds in this one now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially
Ngoài
here.
đá
This
cam
crowd
Ý này.
doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Không để lấy lưng.
So things are
Từ từ.
underway. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a lovely, neat pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vieira calmly anticipates.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Threads one in,
Cái này
and he was quick to react. So here is the master craftsman, the arch schemer, the distributor-in-chief, Andrea Pirlo.
And
Cái
I
này
imagine
hơi
he's
khó nhìn.
already thinking of ways to pull
Thôi
all the
đợi
strings
các
from
game
that
thủ
deep
đá
line
hết trận đi.
position of his.
Nhưng tứ kết lại cũng mang tính chất quan trọng rồi.
Measure everything in front of him.
Yeah, it's just fair to say that he's always that one step ahead of his opponents.
Marcelo. That's a sharp pass. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Ambitious ball here. That's been slipped through. Takes a shot! It's a loose ball. Donnarumma. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Schneider. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's being urged to shoot. Ibrahimovic. Madrid are
Ôi
looking
cái
to
quả
break at pace.
Si ban nãy là có cả knock on.
Can run onto that. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played, well played. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. Ferdinand. That's Thuram. Seedorf. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nice looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Madrid definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
That's the keeper's ball.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Ribery clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Nedved. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And Hullet!
Wow.
Superb from
Một
Hullet!
pha tím cực kê của Gullit. 1-0 dành cho SVE Hoàn Nguyễn.
What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Pele clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And he shoots!
Không qua được thủ môn của bên phía Hoàn Nguyễn.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shifted it to the flank. Has crossed it. There's the header! And that's a good finish. A game of thrills.
1-1 cho Tutu.
Square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a
Oh, what a mistake. Ferdinand with the slide tackle there. James, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Pele.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the shot.
Không cưới được.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Araujo. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Now it's Pele.
Rồi này. Không sút
Oh,
luôn
he's
thì
been
bị mất
caught
rồi.
napping. And the assistant referee has his
Sau
flag
nhịp
raised
cancel kia
for
sút luôn thì
offside.
khả năng là ra chân được.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played.
Could be danger here. Vieira. And that signals the end of the first period. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And it's Snyder. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hakimi. Seedorf. Spread it left. Ribéry. Schneider has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Nedved. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Bullet being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Bên phía nhánh kia bán kết 1 chúng ta đã xác định được hai game thủ, đấy là
Sharp little ball here. Goes for the
đại
shot.
chiến ALN nhá, Dark Vegas
And he
và
couldn't
Nicolas.
finish.
He did well there.
Hai người
He
bạn
was
thân.
run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played.
Cặp
Well
tay
struck.
nhánh này thì anh Thích VN đã có một slot.
Moved on
Slot
forwards.
còn lại sẽ là của trận cao đấu này.
Ferdinand
Tu và Hoàn Nguyễn.
producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Ribéry tries to pass it through.
Không được.
That's an excellent interception. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pirlo. Driving forward.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Schneider, that's destined for the flank.
Yeah.
The less said about that pass, the better.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18.
Xavi Alonso.
El dorsal 7.
Marcelo is one whose deliveries we all know about.
El dorsal 21.
Nedved receives it in a wide position.
Serán sustituidos por
Collar.
el dorsal 14. El dorsal 25.
Chậm quá,
There's a
Cooler
simple
chậm
one to
quá.
the keeper.
Ronaldinho. El dorsal
James.
23. Xavi Alonso.
Front-footed pressing going on here. Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's James. Lovely ball and he's had a shot!
Không được à? Tí thế.
No, he couldn't find the finish.
Cristiano Ronaldo fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Real chance! And no! He had to, and yet he could not. Hakimi. And here's Xavi Alonso. Hakimi gets into a good position. Oh, good play!
Không được, Cooler đánh đầu. Tí thế.
That's a real chance missed. Gattuso. Messi. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment.
Bây giờ cơ hội của Tutu. Hơi cẩn thận nhưng vẫn có thành quả cuối cùng.
Sharp finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Madrid
24.
are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Aimed beyond the defence.
Madrid can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that was very necessary. Ferdinand. And it's Gattuso. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And
Kết thúc trận thi đấu đầu tiên 1-0 nghiêng về phía Tutu. Nhạo ông mày lên gửi lại like cái.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
And nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Oh, that was vital. The referee has given a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Gullit is there, and he can get that clear. Tries to get it clear. And that is a little undercooked. Gabriel. Oh, good shot at goal!
Không được.
Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That has been cut short. Seedorf. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Snyder. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's opted for the long pass. Vieira. Still goalless. Always onto this. Pele. Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. James running with intent. Spread it left. Ribery finding himself in space. Oh, he's been caught napping. Pele conjures time and space where few can.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That looks a cracking ball. He's being urged to shoot. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's played in here. Bergomi getting this one clear. Vietnam have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Ribéry. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's superb. And the
So,
shot! Oh, that is really good tenacity. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to play it through. Bergomi gets over and intercepts. Ribéry. Over to the right flank. And he's picked it up out wide. He is through here. Chance for a shot!
on goal hơi sớm đến từ
He's
Tutu.
delivered all right. The angle was unkind, but he has
Tiếp
hit
tục
the
là Hoàng
spot.
Nguyễn vươn lên dẫn trước,
no one
pha
was
xử lý rất
expecting
tỉnh
a
táo.
shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Marquez. And it's Pirlo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Ronaldo.
Ronaldo cơ hội này, 1-0 rồi.
It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never...
And he shoots!
Ui,
It's in!
trông nó kiểu
That is so
hoàn hảo
good,
100%.
such sharp skills and such a
2-1 dành cho Hoàng
delicious
Nguyễn.
finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Hakimi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Hakimi just loves to go forward whenever he can.
Habrá 2 minutos de
And the
descuento.
referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Tele! Now,
Được.
who's going to be first to this? Well, that's the end of the first 45. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Se ruega a nuestros
No,
espectadores
well, the
que
pickings
disfruten
certainly
de los
have been
momentos
rich in
que
this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think...
Oh, good climb! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Marcelo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Vieira. Pele. Ibrahimovic. It's Seedorf. And he plays one through. Now that's well seen too. He's found a way past. Hullet. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now he's off and running. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pele. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
And it's Ribery. And the through ball. And that interception was most necessary. Vieira. Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. And he's there to clear it. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? He's in plenty of space here.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So we have movement on both benches.
El dorsal 11, el dorsal 21, Pirlo.
Back in possession and ready to go again.
El dorsal 14, el dorsal
Cristiano Ronaldo being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
But they've got it again. Bergomi is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Cross into the box. Marcelo tries to clear. Now, can they get him away? And this is Messi. No way through. Can he finish?
Được.
Oh, good-looking ball.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Ronaldinho gets into a good position. In towards the back stick. Here comes a getting up there against the
Không có bàn
crossbar.
thắng.
Tries to get it clear. In again. No, he
Vào không
didn't
đây?
quite
Không
meet
vào
it
à?
right.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid have their second corner now.
El dorsal 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15, el dorsal 25.
Xabi Alonso plays it short.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And this is Figo. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
The
dorsal
two
12.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the
será
same time.
reemplazado por el dorsal 17. Jordi Alba. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Figo. Hullet. And here's Ronaldinho. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's found a way through. And it's Bale. Good ball, good take. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hullet proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Collar receives it in a good position here. Played it again.
Liên tục có những pha tạt của Tutu chưa có độ hiệu quả cao.
Close to drawing level.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalize on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
He's got away. Aimed beyond the defence. Ronaldinho plays it in. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cleared without hesitation. Tries a shot.
Đây rồi,
Oh, good finish.
cuối cùng thì cũng có bàn thắng gỡ hòa dành cho
Right
Tutu.
near the end, we have parity.
Cặp này
Hơn một chữ là
căng.
That return ball to perfection there,
Căng.
Peter. He knew the exchange was
Xem
on
sướng
and he
thật.
put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
liên tục tạt. Và striker attacking.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Great defending, strong and determined. Figo. It's a pretty loose pass.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And back to the keeper they go. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes. Another 30 minutes, hopefully, to make a difference.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 3 será sustituido
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Madrid displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Jordi Alba. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Thuram.
Nếu mà có được trận pen thì tốt. Vòng knock out giờ đá bao trận chưa trận nào có pen.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Xavi Alonso. Knocks it into space. Vieira. Gattuso. Messi. A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Thuram. Pressing high and with purpose. And it's Jordi Alba. Tries to pass it through. Ah, that's a fine interception. He's gone direct here. Now, what about a counter-attack? Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. James calmly anticipates. Pele.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
This looks promising. Gattuso looking for a runner. And the shots!
Ôi,
Incredible!
Adriano.
Just incredible!
Chân phải luôn. Chân phải của Adriano láo thật. Trước mình cũng vậy. Trả giá có bảo chân phải
a
Adriano.
technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Vietnam have their lead. Thuram in. And it is half-time in extra time. The teams then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Thuram. James. He's through here. And this is Adriano. Ronaldinho looking to be a menace in the final third. Front-footed pressing going on here. It's a promising position. Figo. Oh, he's been caught. Shoots! It's anyone's ball now.
Luôn thì hơi
James
khó,
gets it
hơi khó
clear.
qua cái phone.
Gattuso. That's really well cleared. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Pele has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Corner. So, third corner of the game. Ronaldinho! And now they can spring out of defence. Adriano picks it up out wide. Messi, and this is Messi.
Vietnam nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jordi Alba. Foot in. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. James. And that is it. The referee has
Như
seen
vậy
it
là
off.
tỷ số bo đã
Well,
được
this was a game they could
cân bằng
so
1-1 dành
easily
cho
have won on another day, but
Hàn
alas,
Nguyễn.
that wasn't to be.
Tổng kèo bây giờ sẽ là chung kết mùa thi. Ngoại hạng hôm nay toán trận linh tinh tinh. Xem West Ham xem mà có vụ hạng được không nào.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So straight into the action. Picked out brilliantly. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the shot is having a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid have their second corner now. Pele with the short one. Driven in. And it's Marcelo. And he's cut it out. And now they can spring out of defence. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number one there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his consistency...
Header! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because
Một
his
không
instinct
dành
for
cho Hoàng
doing
Nguyễn.
this is incredible.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the
Pele này liệu hôm qua được không vậy?
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Pele deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
First quarter of an hour gone. Vieira. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Hullet. No, that's been intercepted. Ferdinand cuts out the pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Figo. He won't be happy with that one. Ibrahimovic. Ferdinand. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, that's fabulous. That's good play. Figo has it out wide and he's rising! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
James. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Ribery.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Vieira. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Pele. Pele. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Ribery. Strong running down that left flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Gabriel, nice looking ball. Now that's well seen too. Messi. He's looking wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Could move up a gear here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Buffon getting this one clear. Madrid have reclaimed it. Now it's Pelé, Cristiano Ronaldo. Some really good ball movement.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Half-time getting close now. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, perfectly measured that. Not a hint of offside here. Real chance!
2-0 dành cho Hoàng Nguyễn.
2 up now, and they are cruising. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut.
Oh, what has happened here? Marcelo. Vieira.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Bullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Pirlo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cleared without hesitation. And that is the end of the first half.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second half is up and running.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that was vital. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. And it's Figo. Now that looks a decent ball. Chance for a shot! Well taken goal.
Đến với Tutu. 1-2.
Explosive start to the second half. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end.
Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, good spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
A header! Oh, it rattles the bar. And he's heaved it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's a sharp little ball here. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cristiano Ronaldo needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Seedorf. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
El dorsal 21, Pirlo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
El dorsal 11.
And it's Gattuso.
El
The pass is intercepted.
El dorsal
Madrid
23.
still have the cards to affect this game.
El dorsal
Well, the
24.
manager's got a decision to
El
make
dorsal
here, whether
13.
he's happy to stick or
Ronaldinho.
twist.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Ôi nào tu ơi.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing.
Và
Carry
xin một
on
trận pen nào.
plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ribery unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vieira gets over and intercepts. Can he get it through? And he's worked it through. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Vieira, spread out to the left. Tries to cross. And they've got rid. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18, Ibrahimovic, será sustituido por el dorsal 25.
And that's definitely not his
Se va a
best.
realizar un cambio de jugadores.
75 minutes played. And he's intervened well there. Pelé. Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Bale. Bale, brilliantly cut out. Long ball upfield. Gattuso does really well to win the ball there. And he's running through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Nedved. Hakimi made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Oh, perfectly measured that. Headed upfield. Defending of the desperate variety.
Madrid really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Như vậy chiến thắng cuối cùng
Vietnam can finally
nghiêng về
smile
phía
now.
Hoàn
They have
Nguyễn
held on in a difficult watch for
phía
both
tay
sets
Tutu
of fans.
tại vòng tứ kết.
chấm, 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 chấm. Rất ngon.
Cho con thêm miếng nữa.
Wow. Cho mẹ nữa nha. Sốt vị diệu kỳ, rau ngon mê ly.
Ok, xin cảm ơn anh em nhá. 2 trận tứ kết hôm nay đến đây là kết thúc. 2 người tiếp là Kích VN và Hoàn Nguyễn. Hẹn gặp lại anh em vào những buổi live trận các cặp bán kết sắp tới nhá. Các cặp bán kết gồm có Kích VN và Hoàn Nguyễn và hai ông ALN, Davegas và Nicolas. Ok, xin cảm ơn anh em. Bye bye anh em nhá.